If passion had a face in modern golf, it would belong to Rory McIlroy. But passion isn't just about rivalry and conflict. It's about loyalty, friendship, and the deep connections that define a career spanning 2 decades at the highest level. Behind the competitive fire and the unwavering principles is a teammate who lifts others up, a mentor who guides the next generation, and a friend who shows up when it matters most. When the sport got torn apart, Rory didn't just take sides. He stood by the people who stood by him. These aren't just professional relationships. These are genuine friendships, real-life bonds, and alliances forged in the heat of competition. But before we get started, please consider subscribing so we can hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers. It lets us know you enjoy the golf content and gives us the ability to keep creating more. All right, now that you're subscribed, let's dive into the 10 players Rory McIlroy genuinely loves, one relationship at a time. 1. Tiger Woods, the North Star. If there's one player Rory McIlroy idolizes above all others, it's Tiger Woods. This isn't hero worship from a distance. This is mutual respect between two generational talents who became genuine allies when professional golf needed leadership most. Rory grew up watching Tiger dominate the sport. He studied Tiger's swing, his mental toughness, his relentless pursuit of excellence. But it was during the LIV Golf crisis that their relationship evolved from admiration to genuine partnership. Tiger and I have become closer over the last couple of years, Rory said in 2023. We're very aligned in our thinking about the game and where it should go. When the PGA Tour needed voices to stand against the Saudi-backed breakaway, Tiger and Rory became the twin pillars of resistance. They collaborated on the Player Advisory Council, strategized together, and presented a united front when lesser competitors might have crumbled. Tiger respects Rory's willingness to be the voice of the tour, even when it made him unpopular. Rory respects Tiger's legacy and wisdom, the fact that the greatest player of this generation still cares deeply about the future of the sport. At the 2022 Open Championship at St. Andrews, they shared an emotional moment on the Swilcan Bridge during Tiger's final round. Rory was genuinely moved watching his idol navigate that historic walk, knowing it might be Tiger's last competitive round at the home of golf. "That was a special moment," Rory said, his voice cracking with emotion. "Tiger means everything to this sport. To share that with him was an honor." Their relationship isn't just professional. They text regularly. They seek each other's advice. When Rory struggled with his putting in 2023, Tiger offered technical insights. When Tiger recovered from his car accident, Rory was one of the first players to reach out. This is hero and heir, mentor and protege, two champions who found common purpose when the game needed them most. Tiger elevated Rory's thinking about legacy. Rory gave Tiger hope that someone would carry the torch properly. That bond isn't breaking, ever. 2. Shane Lowry, the brother from another mother. If Rory McIlroy has a best friend on tour, it's Shane Lowry. These two Irishmen are inseparable, and their friendship transcends golf entirely. "Shane's like a brother to me," Rory said with a genuine smile. "We just get each other." They share the same humor, the same perspective on life, the same love for Ireland. When Lowry won the Open Championship at Royal Portrush in 2019, Rory was there every step of the way, offering support and advice even though he'd missed the cut. "I was nearly as nervous watching Shane as I am playing myself," Rory admitted. "I so badly wanted him to win, especially at Portrush, in Ireland, in front of that crowd." When Shane hoisted the claret jug, Rory celebrated like he'd won it himself. The two embraced afterward, both emotional, both understanding the magnitude of an Irishman winning the Open on Irish soil. Their friendship extends far beyond the golf course. They vacation together with their families. They text constantly. Shane was there for Rory during his divorce in 2014, offering support when Rory needed it most. Rory was there for Shane during the birth of his children, celebrating life's biggest moments together. At Ryder Cups, they're partners in every sense. They feed off each other's energy, lift each other up during tough moments, and celebrate victories together with unbridled joy. Playing Ryder Cup with Shane is special, Rory said. He brings out the best in me. We just have this connection. The 2023 Ryder Cup at Marco Simone showcased their bond perfectly. When Europe secured victory, Rory and Shane were locked in an embrace, tears flowing, brothers celebrating together. This isn't a golf friendship, this is a life friendship, and it's one of the most genuine relationships in professional sports. 3. Tommy Fleetwood, the Ryder Cup warrior. Tommy Fleetwood and Rory McIlroy share something special, an unbreakable Ryder Cup bond. When the pressure is highest, when Europe needs points, these two deliver together. Tommy is one of the best teammates I've ever had, Rory said. His composure under pressure is incredible. Their partnership in foursomes and fourballs has produced some of Europe's most memorable Ryder Cup moments. At Le Golf National in 2018, they went 4-0 together, dismantling American opponents with surgical precision. Rory feeds off Tommy's calm demeanor. Tommy feeds off Rory's passion. Together, they're nearly unbeatable. Rory brings the fire, Tommy explained. I try to bring the stability. We balance each other perfectly. Beyond the Ryder Cup, their friendship has deepened. They practice together regularly when in the same location. They discuss strategy, technique, and the mental side of the game. Tommy respects Rory's willingness to speak out on difficult issues. Rory respects Tommy's quiet dignity and consistent excellence. When Tommy's father passed away in 2017, Rory reached out immediately, offering condolences and support. That gesture meant everything to Tommy, solidifying a friendship built on mutual respect and genuine care. At the 2023 Ryder Cup, watching them celebrate together after securing crucial points was a masterclass in sportsmanship and brotherhood. These two genuinely love competing together, and it shows in every fist bump, every embrace, every shared moment of triumph. Tommy Fleetwood isn't just Rory's teammate, he's family. 4. Justin Thomas, the American brother. It might seem odd that Rory McIlroy's closest American friend is someone who competes against him in Ryder Cups, but Justin Thomas and Rory share a bond that transcends national allegiances. JT is one of my favorite people on tour, Rory said. We just have this natural chemistry. They became close during practice rounds at majors, discovering shared interests beyond golf. Same music taste, same sense of humor, same competitive fire. Despite representing different continents in team competitions, they genuinely root for each other in individual events. When Justin won the PGA Championship in 2022 after a playoff, Rory was one of the first players to congratulate him. When Rory struggled with form in late 2023, Justin checked in regularly, offering support and perspective. Rory's one of the good ones, Justin said. He cares about the game, about doing things the right way. I have massive respect for him. During the LIV Golf controversy, Justin stood alongside Rory as a voice for the PGA Tour. They didn't coordinate their statements, but their alignment was obvious. Both believed in the traditional structure of professional golf, and both were willing to take criticism for defending it. At the 2024 Olympics in Paris, watching Rory and Justin compete for their respective countries while maintaining their friendship was beautiful. They played practice rounds together, shared meals, and celebrated each other's good play even while competing for medals. Golf needs more friendships like ours, Rory said. Competition shouldn't mean we can't be friends. Their relationship proves that rivalry and friendship can coexist. They push each other to be better while genuinely wanting the best for each other. That's rare in professional sports, and both treasure it. 5. Jon Rahm. Complicated but genuine. Jon Rahm's decision to join LIV Golf in December 2023 could have destroyed his friendship with Rory McIlroy. By all accounts, it should have. Rory had been so vocal against LIV, so uncompromising in his stance. But Rory's response to John's departure revealed something important. True friendship transcends disagreement. "I'm disappointed," Rory said carefully, "but John is still someone I consider a friend. I respect him as a person and a competitor." Unlike other defections that felt like personal betrayals, Rory understood John's decision differently. John had been transparent about his concerns regarding the PGA Tour schedule. He'd advocated publicly for changes. When those changes didn't come fast enough, and LIV offered a solution that allowed him more time with his young family in Spain, John made his choice. Rory didn't agree with the decision, but he understood the reasoning. That nuance mattered. "John didn't blindside me," Rory admitted. "We had conversations. I tried to convince him to stay. He made a different choice. That doesn't erase years of friendship." Before LIV, Rory and John were extremely close. They practiced together frequently, pushed each other to improve, and shared a competitive fire that elevated both of them. John's passion for golf matched Rory's intensity perfectly. At the 2021 Ryder Cup, they were instrumental in Europe's victory, feeding off each other's energy. When John holed the winning putt at the 2023 Masters, Rory congratulated him genuinely, celebrating his rival's breakthrough major victory. The relationship is different now. There's distance that didn't exist before. But unlike with other LIV defectors, Rory hasn't written John off completely. They still exchange texts occasionally. They're cordial at majors. The door to rebuilding their friendship isn't completely closed. "John's a good man," Rory said. "We disagree on this one thing, but that doesn't erase who he is." That's maturity. That's genuine friendship. And it's one of Rory's most admirable qualities. 6. Matt Fitzpatrick, the young gun. Matt Fitzpatrick represents everything Rory McIlroy respects in the next generation: talent, humility, and unwavering commitment to the PGA Tour. "Fitzy is brilliant," Rory said with admiration. "He's got all the tools, and he works harder than anyone." They've developed a mentor-mentee relationship over the past few years, with Rory offering advice on managing expectations and handling pressure. Matt soaks it all up, respecting Rory's experience and wisdom. When Matt won the US Open at Brookline in 2022, Rory celebrated genuinely. Watching a young player break through at a major championship, someone who'd stayed loyal to the traditional tour structure, felt like validation. "That's what the PGA Tour is about," Rory said. "Young guys like Matt proving themselves on the biggest stages." Matt has publicly praised Rory's leadership during the LIV crisis, calling him courageous for speaking out when it wasn't popular. That loyalty matters to Rory, especially from younger players who could have easily been swayed by guaranteed money. They practice together when schedules align, with Rory offering technical insights and Matt sharing his meticulous preparation methods. It's a genuine exchange, not one-sided mentorship. At the 2023 Ryder Cup, watching Matt deliver clutch points for Europe while Rory offered encouragement from the sidelines showcased their bond. Rory genuinely wants Matt to succeed, to carry European golf forward into the next generation. "The game is in good hands with players like Fitzy," Rory said. "That gives me a lot of comfort." 7. Scottie Scheffler, mutual respect. Rory McIlroy and Scottie Scheffler might compete for world #1 ranking, but their relationship is built on profound mutual respect. "Scottie is the most talented player I've ever seen," Rory said without hesitation. "What he's done the last couple years is incredible." Watching Scottie dominate in 2024, winning major championships and Olympic gold, Rory wasn't jealous. He was impressed. He studied Scottie's game, trying to learn what made him so consistently excellent. Scottie, for his part, has called Rory one of his heroes growing up. He respects Rory's longevity, his willingness to speak out on difficult issues, and his continued pursuit of excellence even after achieving so much. During the LIV Golf controversy, Scottie stood firmly with the PGA Tour, just as Rory did. They didn't coordinate their positions, but their alignment was obvious. Both believed in earning victories through competition, not guaranteed contracts. At the 2024 Olympics, Rory and Scottie battled for medals while maintaining genuine friendship. After Scottie won gold, Rory congratulated him warmly, celebrating his rival's achievement without reservation. "Scottie winning is good for golf," Rory said. "He represents everything right about the sport." Their relationship is professional respect elevated to genuine admiration. They push each other to be better, celebrate each other's successes, and represent the best of modern professional golf. When the history books are written, Rory and Scottie will be remembered as champions who lifted each other up rather than tearing each other down. 8. Graeme McDowell, the mentor. Graeme McDowell was Rory McIlroy's hero growing up in Northern Ireland. GMAC's 2010 U.S. Open victory at Pebble Beach inspired teenage Rory, showing him that someone from home could win golf's biggest championships.
"Graeme showed me it was possible," Rory said. "Watching him win majors made me believe I could do it too."
Graeme took Rory under his wing early in his career, offering advice on managing fame, handling pressure, and navigating life on tour. He was the older brother Rory needed during those formative years. When Rory collapsed at the 2011 Masters, Graeme was one of the first people to reach out. He'd experienced his own disappointments and knew exactly what to say. That support helped Rory bounce back to win the U.S. Open just 2 months later. "Graeme's wisdom got me through that difficult time," Rory admitted. "I'll always be grateful." Their relationship evolved as Rory became the established star and Graeme's career wound down, but the respect never diminished. They still practice together when home in Northern Ireland, still share meals, still support each other unconditionally. When Graeme faced criticism for joining LIV Golf in 2022, Rory handled it differently than other defections. He was disappointed, certainly, but he understood Graeme was at a different stage of his career. "Graeme gave me so much early on," Rory said diplomatically. "I'm not going to judge his decisions now." That loyalty to someone who'd been loyal to him shows Rory's character. He doesn't forget who was there when he needed them most. 9. Viktor Hovland, the future. Viktor Hovland represents the future of European golf, and Rory McIlroy has embraced him completely. "Viktor is special," Rory said. "His ball striking is as good as anyone's. He's going to win multiple majors." They've developed a strong relationship built on mutual respect and shared perspective on the game. Viktor admires Rory's willingness to speak truth, even when unpopular. Rory admires Viktor's quiet confidence and relentless improvement. At the 2023 Ryder Cup, watching Viktor deliver crucial points for Europe while Rory cheered him on showcased their bond. Rory genuinely wants Viktor to succeed, to become the next European superstar. "The torch will be passed eventually," Rory said. "I'm glad it's going to players like Viktor."
They practice together when schedules align, with Rory offering insights on course management and Viktor sharing his technical approaches. It's a genuine exchange between generations.
When Viktor won the Tour Championship in 2023, Rory congratulated him warmly, celebrating the young Norwegian's breakthrough moment. There was no jealousy, no resentment, just genuine happiness for a friend's success. Viktor stayed loyal to the PGA Tour when he could have taken easy money, Rory noted. That means something. Their relationship is still developing, but the foundation is solid. Mutual respect, shared values, and genuine friendship. 10. Tyrrell Hatton, the passionate competitor. Tyrrell Hatton and Rory McIlroy share something important: unbridled passion for the game. Both wear their emotions on their sleeves. Both compete with fire. Both refuse to hide how they feel. "I love playing with Tyrrell," Rory said. "His passion is infectious." They've become close through Ryder Cup competitions and practice rounds, bonding over their shared intensity. When things go wrong, both men react emotionally. When things go right, both celebrate with abandon. At the 2023 Ryder Cup, their partnership was electric. They fed off each other's energy, lifted each other during tough moments, and celebrated victories together with genuine joy. "Rory brings out the best in me," Tyrrell said. "He makes me believe I can beat anyone." When Tyrrell joined LIV Golf in 2024, it complicated their relationship. Rory was disappointed, certainly, but he understood Tyrrell's reasoning. Like with Jon Rahm, Rory distinguished between the decision and the person. "I wish he'd stayed," Rory said honestly, "but Tyrrell is still someone I respect and consider a friend." Their relationship is different now, strained by competing tours, but the foundation of mutual respect and genuine affection remains. They still exchange texts occasionally, still acknowledge each other warmly at majors. "We competed together, celebrated together, and went through battles together," Rory said. "That doesn't just disappear." So there you have it. Tiger Woods, the idol turned ally. Shane Lowry, the brother from another mother. Tommy Fleetwood, the Ryder Cup warrior. Justin Thomas, the American brother. Jon Rahm, the complicated friendship. Matt Fitzpatrick, the young gun. Scottie Scheffler, the mutual respect. Graeme McDowell, the mentor. Viktor Hovland, the future. And Tyrrell Hatton, the passionate competitor. Did Rory McIlroy love all these players before the LIV Golf crisis? Most of them, yes. But the Civil War also revealed who truly mattered, who stood by principles, who remained loyal when it was difficult. Some see Rory as too judgmental, too unforgiving of those who left. But these relationships show another side, a man capable of deep friendship, genuine mentorship, and unwavering loyalty to those who stay true. Rory McIlroy doesn't give his friendship easily, but when he does, it's real. These 10 players have earned his respect, his admiration, and his genuine affection. And in a sport torn apart by money and controversy, those bonds matter more than ever. What do you think? Which relationship surprised you most? Are there other players who deserve to be on this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.